Hey there, this is Danielle with Swasta Ayurveda. I am here today to answer the question of what is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is broadly termed as Eastern traditional medicine. It is known as Eastern because it is from India, and it is called traditional because it is thousands of years old. In fact, Ayurveda is said to be one of the first medical systems of the world. Ayurveda is a Sanskrit word. It stems from two root words, Ayur, meaning life, and Veda, meaning science. So with Ayurveda, we have the science of life. Now, the science of life is a very vague term, and it's a very vast subject. So to keep things very simple, very concise today, I'm hoping to share with you the 5 main principles that I think of when I hear the word Ayurveda. So the first principle is that with Ayurveda, we see every person as a unique individual with unique characteristics, unique qualities, and therefore having unique needs. This may mean that what is very healing and medicinal for one person could be very harmful and poisonous for another person. In the eyes of Ayurveda, there is no one-size-fits-all. So the next principle with Ayurveda is that health is not just the absence of disease. Rather, health is the establishment of a high quality of life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So without the 3 areas of health, one is not said to have swasta or perfect health. And let's see, so the next principle would be that with Ayurveda, we are very highly known to treat the root cause of a disease or a disorder and not just pacify the symptoms. You see, with Ayurveda, this is very huge because everything has a cause and every cause has an effect. If we are not able to take away the cause, then that effect is going to always be there. This is huge and must be remembered with any treatment protocol. So the next principle with Ayurveda is that about 90% of the time we are treating by using the opposite quality. What this simply means is that in Ayurvedic treatment, we would break down the qualities of a person and of their disorder, and then see which qualities are increased, and then we would balance that out by using the opposite quality. So let me put this as an example. If a person came to me and presented with too much heat in the body, say they had inflammation, they had rashes, they had itchy, dry skin, and their temper was elevated, maybe they had a hot temper, and they had hyperacidity. These are all signs of too much heat in the body. In order for me to take them back and balance them out to establish health again, I'm going to have to enhance the cooling property by using, whether it's lifestyle, diet, herbs, all that will bring more of a cooling property into their being. So the same if someone came with too much dryness, then I would use some more oily substances. If someone came with too much heaviness, then of course I'm going to enhance the lightness. So that's what I mean by saying that we treat by using opposite qualities. And finally, our last principle with Ayurveda is that Ayurveda uses 3 main pillars for healing. Those 3 main pillars are diet, lifestyle, and herbal recommendations. So in our treatment protocol, we really need to utilize all 3 of these pillars, because without one, the other 2 just won't work quite as good. Or if you're only doing one, then it's really going to not be as good. So you really need, that's why we call them pillars, you really need all 3 to reestablish a solid foundation of health. So that does it for today. Those are the 5 main principles of Ayurveda, and I hope that you did find some help with that, and I hope that you kind of have a good idea of what Ayurveda is and what it has to offer. Thank you so much for being here today. Please stay tuned for more videos to come all about Ayurveda. And also, check out my blog. It is at swastaayurveda.com. Here you could find health tips, recipes, remedies, and much, much more. So, thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate your presence. Namaste.